Good morning everyone. Welcome to this Leaning In with Ann live. My name is Ann Ferguson and this is a live walk and talk that I do. Today we are talking all about admiration. I am so excited about this. I was driving over here, I was thinking how dang excited I am. We are on a quest to increase love and have like a fantastic freaking Valentine's Day. Not the Hallmark Valentine's Day, not the chocolate and the roses Valentine's Day, not the Valentine's Day that are on the movies, where the girl's just kind of a little bit upset and guy comes with flowers and kind of begs her to like him again. Like, we're not doing that. We are going to actually feel love and loved. I realized a long time ago that one of the things about joy, it's very joyful to be able to feel loved and express love fully. That is, to me, wholeheartedness. And so, increasing in love is what we're going to do. So there are those of you who have already joined the treasure hunt. The treasure hunt of Valentine's Day. This is what we're doing. We are getting a notebook and you're writing down what you appreciate, admire, or respect about somebody. Now, it's like secret admirers. You're not going to share this with anyone. This is for you only because it's increasing your capacity to not only love, but to be loved. Guys, love is all around you. Appreciation is everywhere. Admiration is also everywhere. And there's something else that's always everywhere. That is that dang bully who tells you that self-deprecating behavior somehow is humble. To not receive is good because you're supposed to be giving and giving and giving and serving. That is so true. You are. However, if you do not receive, you have nothing to give. So if you are sitting in depletion on love, if you are not feeling seen, if you are not feeling heard, if you are not feeling appreciated, if you are not feeling admired or respected, step one, I'm so sorry because that is rough and it sucks. I have so been there. And when I've been there, my heart has been very closed off and I'm just kind of numb, honestly. It's a different numb than grief numb. Grief numb, you can kind of still feel, but it's like I can't let all of this out, so I'm just going to kind of go around in zombie zone. There is a different numb when your heart has been hurt so many times. It's like if you were in a place where there's a bunch of bombing going on, you would totally go into a bomb shelter. Like, that is the appropriate thing to do. Well, our heart does that when there's too much disrespect and when we receive too much unloving behavior. Like, our heart goes, nope, not letting you in. I got to keep functioning. And so we end up feeling very depleted. We are cold, maybe calm, cool, and collected, as one of my new friends says. But that's not serving them and opening up their hearts, right? So one thing I want you to know is that if you and your heart are kind of shut down and you don't trust love, it's because there's two things. Number one, it has been hurt. Yes. Number two, it's because you have a belief in you that if you love, then love is supposed to return to you. Like, it's, I'm going to give my love, and then when it's not received and I don't feel loved back, why even love? Why even give my heart out? That's because that is a misperception in belief. So we're going to repent. I found out that repent just means changing our mind and aligning with God. The reality is that we need to feel and let love in so that it can be expressed, and then it's just increased. That the love doesn't actually start out there, it actually starts here in feeling loved. Okay, but what if people out there aren't doing loving things for you? Like, for real? Like, how am I just supposed to, everybody love me? Doesn't work that way, right? No, it does not. This is why we're focusing on appreciation, admiration, and respect. Because you can appreciate things, you can appreciate people, you can feel what appreciation feels like and get that little vibration in your body about it. And then it's like magnets, they attract. That vibration will go, hey, 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 anybody else? Where's the appreciation? I want to play with you. And it'll suck back into you, and you will be able to receive appreciation. And you'll be able to express it without worrying like it's going to be taken from you or it's going to be depleted. What if you had the ability to have this resource of love that never depleted? Would you give freely? Because we believe that if we give our love and somebody doesn't receive it, somehow it's taken from us and we don't have anything left. Let's go into this well of all of the love that is around. So I want you to think for just a minute about what do you admire. So let's just talk about admiration for just a minute. Appreciation is like a loving approval, right? It's a pleasurable thing. I appreciate, and there's something there. And admiration is a little bit different. My daughter, when she was, I think first grade, she had to be kindergarten or first grade, she would write these little notes to Ben. And I don't know where she got the idea of a secret admirer, but she wouldn't tell him who he was. And then on Valentine's Day, oh, she's so cute, she told him to meet her under the monkey bars. And I don't know how it all went. Ben was a kind of weird little kid, and my daughter's kind of quirky, and I don't think they ever got together, but they were good friends, and she just wanted a secret admirer. She wanted to be one. So that's what I want you to think of. We are going to be secret admirers. Secret because you're not going to tell the person. You're just going to feel the feeling inside you of admiration. What does it feel like? Now, the bully can get involved. Those of you who don't know the bully, let me tell you, I believe there's one God, law of opposition exists, one bully. It's not the person who's not loving you. Yeah, it's not, you just have one. So one of the things that he does with admiration is he laces it with jealousy. Have you ever admired somebody's talents and kind of wished that you had them too and kind of felt like not enough because they're better than you? So what we do is we shrink away from admiration. Let's take all of that, drop it over here, and say admiration. Admiration. So what does that even mean? What is admiration? Admiration is a little bit different than love. Love is more about affection, and admiration is more about respect. Admiration, I get to speak it. I'm going to just speak it. Okay. So my anniversary is tomorrow. We just completed 16 years. And I had the idea, hey, what do you want to do? We kind of like, I don't know. We did that, that dance. I don't know what to do. Don't want to spend a lot of money this year. What are we going to do so we can celebrate each other? And is it more like, let's just go out because that's what you do on your anniversary? Like, are we feeling connected? Well, I said, there's this new golf place. It's kind of like Top Golf. I don't know what it's called, but kind of an indoor range, and I hear they have really great wings, and Tom loves wings. So I went, why don't we just do that? He's like, okay, let's do that. I'm like, okay, so I'm thinking about it. Then the other day, he says, by the way, on Friday, we're going to the symphony. Okay, Tom doesn't do the symphony. That is definitely a me thing. And he saw that on Friday night, there is a violinist, and it's Mendelssohn, and I like the refined things. And so he changed the plans. So I'm going to the symphony tomorrow night because it's my anniversary. Tom changed the plans. I was going to take him to go get wings at a golf place, and he's found tickets to the symphony. So we are going to the symphony. And I know that I am going to be able to experience admiration for this violinist. Like, when they play, sometimes I go, ooh, I wish I could just do that. Music is not, I'm not bad at it. It's not natural for me. Piano, I have a grand piano. I love it, but I have little teeny tiny hands, and me actually spreading those fingers into an octave, I can get an octave, I can't get any more. So when you have to run all over, my fingers just don't do it. But I love to play. I love music. But man, do I admire genius. I admire when somebody is just in the moment of their genius. Like, it is so much fun to watch, right? I also admire my husband for being aware of me and doing something that really is going to enhance my soul. Because I'm going to sit and I'm going to be in with the music. I can hear the different parts of the symphony. Sometimes I'll just pick out one instrument and follow it. And it's just enjoyment. So Tom doesn't enjoy. But we did something on our 10th anniversary that's really good. I took him to something that I knew he would love, that really, whatever for me. And he took me to something that he knew I would really love, that was like, whatever. We decided he doesn't have to like what I enjoy. I don't have to like what he enjoys. I get to appreciate and have fun watching him enjoy, and he gets to appreciate and have fun watching me enjoy. So he took me to the ballet at the Kennedy Center, and we had box seats, and he didn't make one comment about men in tights. Not one. And he just got to watch me enjoy the whole experience. The next day, I took him to a Washington Capitals hockey game. I dressed up in the garb, and I got to watch how much fun it was for him to be there. We got to appreciate each other's enjoyment. We didn't have to enjoy the same thing. So I really admire the fact that he remembers that, and that I admire that he's the kind of man that will not be selfish. So, what about you? Who do you admire? What do you admire? I would kind of like to know. It's not that they have to do anything. For me, admiration is about watching somebody in their genius. So, you're going to be a secret admirer. Look around. Doesn't have to be the person that you're in love with. For you to have an absolutely fantastic Valentine's Day, you have got to be able to receive. So this is the last little part of this. Have you had an experience where you have given and showered all your love, everything in your heart, like you're so full of it, and the person on the other side of that does not receive it? We can't make anybody feel anything. I want this superpower. I want to say, I want you to feel how much love there is. So Tom and I went on a couples retreat. It was probably 3 years ago on Valentine's Day weekend. And we had to do this exercise. It was so awkward and vulnerable. Guys, vulnerability equals connection. It was crazy. We wrote down things that we admired, right? I had to kind of prepare and go, what did not admire, appreciate, admired, or respected, I think. I think it was respected. Anyway, I had to write it down. And then we were given these balls. Like, I had a ball in my hand, and I was supposed to throw it to him, and he was supposed to catch it and hold it like this, while I told him, eyeball to eyeball, what I appreciated. I know that sounds weird the way I'm saying it, but it was scary. Like, it was really scary. So his job, once he had it, was to breathe in, hear what I said, pull it in, and say, thank you, that is true, and then hand me the ball back. And then I had to do that 3 times. And then he did it to me 3 times. Both of us were bawling by the time, not bawling, teared up by the time we were done. The things he told me that he admired, appreciated, I didn't even know that he noticed. There were things that mattered deeply to me, and I didn't even know that he had seen or cared. It felt delightful to learn how to receive the appreciation that is there. The next day, we got up and we were supposed to do this thing again, except this time, the facilitator, Daniel Adams, he's a great coach, I had this little paddle. And so Tom threw the ball at me. He said his appreciation, admiration, and respect, and I was so excited this time to hear it. It was such a delicious experience that I wanted to do it again. And he threw me the ball. He told me what he appreciated, admired, or respected, and then I swatted it away. That was the exercise. I didn't want to swat it. And then I would give him 3 things and he would swat it. And it's like, by the end of the third, it's like, I didn't even want to throw him the ball anymore. I was being very honest and sincere, but that was the exercise. It was so profound. It was so profound to know it's okay to receive love, and it's okay to receive praise, and it's okay to receive compliments, and it's okay to receive appreciation and find out the impact you're having in this world. It's okay to receive it. The reason why I was so afraid and nervous and vulnerable in sharing with him what I feel deep in my heart for him is because of the swatting. We do it all the time to each other. Like, you swat away love all the time. You swat away appreciation. You swat away respect and admiration. Like when somebody compliments you and says, oh my gosh, you are so great. Do you know that's admiration? And you go, oh no, it was nothing. You're swatting. So if you're feeling depleted and you're not feeling loving or feeling like you're very loved, it's probably because you're doing a lot of swatting. Now, the person that the movies say you are supposed to feel love from, and it's supposed to look like this, and you feel, because the music tells you that that is how love is supposed to go down. And then somebody, did they miss the memo? Do we need to watch more chick flicks because you're not getting it? I don't feel any love because you're not acting like my brain says this is what love is. We've been programmed, you all. Hollywood scripts that crap. It's not real. It's not real. So we don't think that we're being loved. If your heart is shut down because you've been hurt too much, I'm going to encourage you to try to receive from somewhere other than the place of where the hurt came from. Just open up this much to receive when somebody tells you that they appreciate you, or thank you so much, or that's awesome, or I love this about you. Because love is very literally everywhere. It is everywhere. If you decide in these next 14 days that you're just going to receive, this is going to be awesome. Because you can appreciate when somebody loves on you. And if you breathe it in and receive it, your ability to express love is going to expand. There's no other way for that to happen. You cannot wait for somebody to love on you. You've got to be willing to receive it everywhere. So if somebody gives you a smile, receive it. If somebody offers to help you, receive it. And then watch your Valentine's Day, the day of Valentine's Day, where there's love vibrations all over in the air, whether you have a Valentine or not, whether your relationship is okay or not, you're going to feel a greater capacity for love. So we are just going to expand love. And you can do this, by the way, with the relationship that you struggle with, because the struggling is there's a giving and a receiving of love that is wonky. When you're really struggling with somebody and it's not safe to tell them and you feel awkward in it, that is a really great person to just have a secret admirer book. What do you appreciate, admire, or respect? And allow yourself to feel those things without anybody coming back. Thank you, everybody. See you.